Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 simple working duplication glitches in the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. All of these will work in survival Minecraft. Remember, before trying any duplication glitches, make sure you make a copy of your world, that way you won't lose any items or potentially even your world. For duplication glitch number 1, we've got the portal duplication glitch. First of all, to perform this glitch, you're going to need a pickaxe, you're going to need a shulker box of items that you want to duplicate, but I'm also going to show you how to do this with the chest as well. And finally, you are going to need a nether portal that is safe on both sides. So if I just go through here, I will show you that this is safe. Oh damn, we got a lot of animals, but yeah, it's reasonably safe. So to do this duplication glitch with a full shulker box of items, first of all, you're going to want to stand in front of your portal. At this point, we're going to want to be holding our items that we want to duplicate. Then we're going to want to save and quit standing in front of the portal, and then we can go back onto the world that we just save and quit from. When we've loaded back in, we simply want to go through the portal and get ported through to the nether. But just before we do, we're going to place down this box like so. And then when we get into the nether, you can see we've got no shulker box. And now we want to exit out of the game. Once we've exited out of the game, we're going to want to go back onto Minecraft and simply load up the world we just exited out of. So as soon as it loads, we can load up the world that we've just exited out of. And then we should have our duplicated items. We should have one that we're holding and one that we've just placed over here. As you can see, both of the boxes are full of the items. Now I've showed you how to do it with a shulker box. Let me show you how to do this with a chest. Now you might want to do this with a chest in case of course you can't get a shulker box. Or you might want to do a few more shulker boxes to get a little bit more duplicated items. It's entirely up to you. To set this one up, all you've got to do is have a safe portal once again. And have a chest 2 blocks away from your portal. Just like this. Additionally to this, you're going to need a full inventory of items. Of course, if you had full shulker boxes, that would be the best. Although, you could just do this with a few items at a time. First of all, what I'm going to do is stand in front of the chest that we placed down 2 blocks away from the portal. And simply save and quit. Once we save and quit, we're going to go down and go back onto the world we just save and quit from. And as soon as we load in this time, we're going to want to fill up that chest full of the items that we want to duplicate. We're going to want to do this reasonably quickly. Once we've done that, we're going to back up and go into the portal and get teleported to the nether. And once we're in the nether, we can exit out of the game once again and then go back onto the game. And we should now have an inventory full of items and also a chest full of items as well. So as soon as we've loaded in, we can see our duplicated items. We just got to wait for this little bit to load. And you will see that I've got a full inventory full of items. I've also got a full chest full of items. For duplication glitch number 2, we need way less resources. And for this, all we need is a chest and the items that we want to duplicate. First of all, we want to start off with the items we want to duplicate in our inventory. You can see I've got a combination of shulker boxes and normal items. This is just to show that it will work with normal items as well. Once we've got all of the items we want to duplicate in our inventory, and we're also standing in front of an empty chest, we're going to want to save and quit, allowing the game to remember this point in time. Now let's go back onto the world that we just save and quit from. And as soon as we load in, we're going to want to quickly add all of the items we want to duplicate to this chest. Again, we're going to want to do this as quickly as possible. Now as soon as we've done this, we're going to want to break 10 blocks out of the ground. And as soon as you broke 10 blocks out the ground, you want to run up to the chest and break the chest. As soon as the items hit the floor, you're going to want to exit out of the game. Now we can load the game up again, and we should be able to get all of the items that we've duplicated. We should have an inventory full and a chest full as well. So I'm just going to load back up the world that we just exited out of. And now we should have, as I said, a full inventory of items. And when we look in this chest, we will have a full chest of items as well. Remember, the most efficient way to do this would be to fill up some shulker boxes. That way, you're going to get the most out of this duplication glitch. A few more tips to do with this duplication glitch. Depending on what device you're on, you might want to try removing a few less pieces of dirt, or even a few more pieces of dirt. For me, I've never had to remove any more pieces than 10, and 10 is the perfect amount. However, you might find removing less actually works better for you. For duplication glitch number 3, I'm going to show you how to duplicate 15 different chests full of full shulker boxes. Now, for the purpose of the video, I'm using empty shulker boxes. Alternatively, you can actually just use normal blocks and normal items. And you can also make this machine as big and as small as you like. It's entirely up to you. But before I show you how to make the machine, let me show you the duplication glitch in action. So I'm going to pull this lever, and then I'm going to stand in the middle of the chest, and I'm going to walk backwards until I can no longer see the chest. Alright, it shouldn't take too long. You just want to walk all the way backwards, and then the chest will eventually disappear. As you can see, the chests are now completely disappeared. We're going to walk forward until the chests start reappearing, and then we want to keep going until we can see them come forward and backwards again, okay? So if I go back here, they completely stop. But if I kind of go forward, you can see that the M1s are kind of not there, but there is the perfect spot. Once you're satisfied you've got the perfect spot, you want to wait for the chest to be completely forward towards us. And as soon as we've done that, we are going to want to exit out of the game. At this point, we're going to want to go back onto the game. And of course load back in that world we just exited out of, and we should be able to receive the items that we've duplicated. So let's just hit that world back up, or load that world back up should I say, and as I said, we should be able to receive our duplicated items. Now, a good indication to see if this has worked or not, you can see that the chests have stopped right now. Alright, sometimes you will get ghost chests, so maybe like this one or like this one. For example, you see that, how they disappear. What you're going to want to do to get them to reappear is just remove them all by clicking them as you normally would to open them. And then all we're going to want to do is remove the pistons. And you can see that the chests start popping back into place. Sometimes the chests just actually turn up for themselves, so it's a little bit better that way. But this way you just got to reset up the machine anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let me just remove all these so you can see the chests popping up. And now they will no longer be ghost chests. You can see we've got all the items in that one, and the same all the way down the line. As you can see, we're on the last chest, and every single one of those chests got duplicated. Remember, if you have something weird happen like that, just remove the pistons and the chest should appear. And now I've showed you the duplication glitch in action, I'm now going to show you how to build the machine. Now, if you want to build the same size as me, you're going to need all of this stuff in my inventory. I'm not actually going to be placing down the chest again and refilling them. That will take absolutely ages. So for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to leave these full chests here like so. Also, you will need to know where a chunk border is. I'm just using a chunk pack right now, so I know that the chests are right on the edge of a chunk border. This is absolutely vital to get this to work correctly. Once you are happy with all your chests being on a chunk border, you can actually place down your sticky pistons. You're going to want them facing into your chest so they get pushed out of the chunk, like this. Alright, and we're going to go all the way down with 15 pistons. Now, the reason I've picked 15 pistons is because 15, in fact that one needs to be a solid block, I forgot that. And yeah, the reason I've done that is because 15 is the length of redstone that will actually work here. So right now we are going to need actually a few solid blocks, so maybe 4. Let me just grab 4 solid blocks. I forgot to add that at the beginning. It doesn't matter too much because yeah, we can just set it up right now. So let's place 3 here. And then let's remove that middle one and place it here like that. And then basically a piece of redstone and redstone there to link it up. We're going to want to face this way, place a repeater, and then we're also going to want to place a redstone torch there with a lever on the front. And that is how to make the machine. And then, of course, you are free to go and do the duplication glitch again. Remember, you could do this as big or as small as you want. Just remember to be on a chunk, and you should be a-okay. And that, my friends, is the end of the video. There are 3 simple working duplication glitches in the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I'll catch you on the next one.